when I start this drawing, I want to start with it going landscape-wise, not portrait. The reason why is I need the space because I'm going to be drawing the upper portion of the body. So we're going to start off with an oval shape. Now the oval does kind of curve a little to the right side. It's important to draw light because we are going to be erasing and changing as we go. So it's always best to use your pencil and press lightly. If you don't like the shape, you can always go back in with your eraser as long as you press lightly. As you can see here, I'm changing my shape, making it be more of an oval face shape than before. Okay, then I'll erase my guidelines because I have those to go by. And I should have a pretty good looking oval, such like this. Alright, now from there, once I'm done tidying up my lines a little bit, brushing off the excess, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to do some guidelines across. So first I'm going to do my neck though. So I'm going to draw my neckline. My neck's going to come down and a little bit curve to the left. And right there I can see that my chin wasn't very good, so I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit larger here for this portrait. Now your portrait can end up being anybody. For this one, since it's the time of year, I'm going to be drawing a Native American. Okay, so I'm going to curve that out a little bit. Now I'm going to draw the other side of the neck. It's going to curve slightly to the other side. Then as I come down, I'm going to draw the guide for my shoulders. Now again, I'm drawing lightly so I can go back and I can change those throughout. So if I don't like how it looks, I can change it and make it so that it fits my drawing better. Now that I've got the base of my drawing, I'm going to split my oval right pretty much down the middle. This is going to work for a guide so I know where my eyes go, my nose, and my mouth. Once I've done that, I'm going to split the bottom and the top. First I'm going to split down at the bottom where my mouth's going to go. I'm going to go up just a hair, about 2 thumbprints worth, and do another line. Then I'm going to go about 3 fingers and I'm going to do another line where my eyes are going to go. From there, I've got my guides. Now it's important that you draw those lightly because you are going to be erasing them after you're done drawing parts. Now from those parts I can start drawing my features. Okay, on the middle, obviously you know in the middle of your face you've got your nose. Now again, I'm drawing lightly. As I can see, I had too much of a curve there, so I'm going to erase that. I want to have this be more straight, like the bridge of a nose. It's pretty straight. Again, always draw light so you can go back and erase. My nose is going to come down to that other line that we drew. So I'm going to curve back over there so I know where my nose ends. This is more of a side profile view. Now my top line on both sides of the middle line, I'm going to be drawing my eyes. I'm going to draw it on the top for half and the bottom half below. Those are more of an oval, almost a leaf shape. I'm going to draw that on both sides. Now by drawing these guides, it's going to be symmetrical. So I'm going to draw the same thing on the other side. Okay, from there, I've got my other lines down here for the mouth and the nose. I can look at the nose, make sure that I've got the curve there. I'm going to then draw my mouth. And to start, I'm going to draw lightly, almost the top of the heart. Now where that goes over, I'm going to draw a connecting line across. Now again, every part of your drawing, the nice thing about drawing with the pencil is you can erase, you can change it up. You can have rounder lips if you're drawing a girl. If you're drawing a boy, you might have more firm lips. So, just depending on what kind of drawing you're doing, your lips may change there. Now from here we can go in and we can now erase our main guidelines. Remember I told you to draw lightly. It's important again to draw lightly so we can erase those guidelines and they won't be as visible. Now we can add color at the end of course and that helps to cover things, but again still draw lightly because sometimes it's hard to get all of those marks off. I'm going to erase them from where the nose guideline is. I'm going to go and make sure just that I get each of those lines off of there. once I've got my guidelines removed, I can start designing my portrait. Again, for this one, I decided to do a Native American. So I'm going to draw the hair coming down. I'm also going to draw some of their accessories they would have. Depending on what type of person you're drawing, you can change it as you go. I'm going to draw the hair up a little bit bigger so that it comes up above and down. And notice I don't draw the individual hairs, because hair is all linked together. If I draw the individual hairs, that would take a really long time and it just wouldn't look natural. So I'm just drawing the shape of where the hair would go. It's going to go back behind the shoulder. I can see that I needed to change my shoulder up just a little, make it a little more broad, a little wider. And I'm going to come across on both sides here. Now as you're drawing, again, this is where you're going to make your details. None of them have to be the same, as no person looks alike. All of this can change depending on your character. I'm going to speed things up from here till the end. Now at the end, remember, you can always press pause. You can always go back. You can re-watch parts so that you can have the detail. If you're doing a Native American such as I am on this, maybe you want to have one in a different outfit, a different jewelry. If you're doing a woman, you might want to have different eyes. You might want to have a different mouth. Just depending on what you're drawing, that's going to change up your picture.